Unlock great ideas. How to lead brainstorms. Make the most of your project team's creative powers with these 10 tips for facilitating fruitful brainstorming sessions. In search of bright ideas? Tap the collective creativity of your project team through brainstorming. It's a tried and true technique for coming up with ideas and solutions in a short period of time. For project managers, brainstorming can be used not only to gather project requirements and formulate ideas for execution, but also to find solutions to challenges that crop up. Marion Howe's, PMP, wrote in a post on PMI's Voices on Project Management blog, "It's one of the most constructive and fruitful techniques to collect project requirements. Brainstorming can be similarly effective and efficient when applied to solving challenges. Project managers can gather the project team together and brainstorm for creative ways to address the issues." Brainstorming sessions are conducted by a facilitator guiding the idea generation and analysis process. To work well, it also requires the active participation of stakeholders, subject matter experts, and team members. The success of any session is not guaranteed. Certain team members may dominate the conversation, causing less extroverted team members to stay quiet. Or someone might judge every idea right away, creating a self-awareness across the group that can stifle creativity. As you step into the facilitator role, keep the ideas flowing with these 10 tips, 5 for preparing for the session and 5 for conducting it. The first group, be prepared. Number 1, right-size the session. While it may be tempting to call for an all-hands-on-deck brainstorm, it's rarely useful. With too large of a group, not everyone will be able to participate. An ideal number to aim for is 5 to 10 people. 2, tailor it. If your goal is to generate a slew of ideas or concepts, then bring together participants from various departments and disciplines to gain the broadest perspective possible. If your goal is to solve a very specific problem, then keep things focused by selecting a specialized group of participants. 3, take your time. Make sure you schedule enough time to give everyone space to really think about the concepts you're pursuing and the challenges you're grappling with. Factor in breaks, too, so participants can return to the room refreshed and energized. 4, think logistics. Come ready with everything you'll need, for example, flip charts, printouts, pinboards, or snacks. If you're including ideation exercises, more on that later, make sure you bring in tools such as sticky notes for storyboarding and whiteboards for mind mapping, a method of visually organizing information. The second group, conducting the meeting. 5, have a great opener. Put everyone at ease by kicking off the meeting with an icebreaker, fun short exercise, or a witty introduction. The more relaxed your participants, the more creativity will flow. Don't make the opener too forced or contrived, however. You want to create a comfortable, easygoing environment that encourages idea sharing. 6, make clarity king. In crystal clear terms, outline the basic idea you're exploring or the challenge the group needs to solve. It's important to stay on point from the start. You want participants to tap into their imaginations, but you also want them to focus on the purpose behind the brainstorming session. Watch for tangents and rein them in. 7, put criticism on the back burner. Brainstorming is a 2-step process. First, you generate ideas, then you analyze them. No idea is a bad idea in the context of brainstorming. You'll get the most out of the session if you encourage participants to not only generate ideas, but also build on the ideas of others. Leave the judging, weighing, and analyzing for step 2. And when you get there, assess each idea equally. 8, make sure everyone's heard. As a facilitator, it's your job to encourage everyone to participate. While it's a given that some people love sharing their ideas in front of a group, You don't want them to dominate the discussion at the expense of others who lack the same confidence. 9. Exercise creativity. The success of any brainstorming session hinges on coming up with as many ideas as possible. That's where group ideation exercises come in. Try these visual methods to get everyone contributing and reaching the outer limits of creativity. Storyboarding, using illustrations to show sequence. Mind mapping, putting a concept in the center of the page and branching out ideas from there. Brainwriting. Participants first write down ideas individually before the group session begins. 10. Get it all down. This may be the most important part. Designate someone other than yourself to record all the great ideas. You'll be far too busy facilitating the brainstorming process to do it yourself. Great ideas are rarely created in a vacuum. A successful concept, strategy, or solution typically emerges through collaboration, insight sharing, and discussion. As a brainstorming facilitator, you have the means to tap into your team's formidable brain power and to channel brilliant ideas into solutions that push the project forward.